Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the overall storyline for Ninjago 2023 and why Kai's storyline may have just been revealed. This information comes courtesy of the upcoming Ninjago book known as The Quest for the Lost Powers, which is confirmed to be a canon storyline taking place after Ninjago crystallized, but before the upcoming Ninjago 2023 United series. And I'm sure you guys have heard of this book at this point. I've only been discussing it on the channel throughout the past several videos, but there's just so much to talk about regarding this one book, especially when it comes to the character of Kai, whose storyline was just revealed through an early look at the book itself. Now with Kai in this upcoming Ninjago book, obviously having lost his powers, Kai is in a very dark place, as we've seen him be throughout many moments across Ninjago's history. The ninja have lost their powers quite a bit over the years, and Kai always has a very negative reaction to this kind of thing, more so now in recent Ninjago seasons, especially Ninjago Season 11, where Kai was powerless throughout the majority of the season, and he definitely made it known. Kai was very depressed, he felt very useless following the loss of his powers, especially because he was the only one to have lost his powers. However, with Ninjago 2023 and the Quest for the Lost Powers book taking place after Ninjago crystallized, all of the ninja have lost their powers, with the exception of Lloyd and probably Nia, but Kai is among the other ninja who have lost their powers, so he's not the only one anymore. But despite that, he is still really sad about it, still really depressed. In fact, let's read through an excerpt from the Quest for the Lost Powers book, just so we can see how Kai is feeling in real time. And for context, this part of the book takes place after Kai and Skylar have taken care of a couple of new villains, with Skylar doing most of the work. Skylar approached Kai. "Now that's what I call teamwork," she said with a grin. "Yeah, well, thanks for your help, but I could have done it on my own," Kai muttered. He looked down and turned away from her. "She knows I'm lying. Without my powers, I'm nothing," he thought bitterly. "I need to find Firefang and get my powers back." Skylar frowned. "You know, Kai, I know you're going through something, so I'm being patient with you, but I don't know how long that's going to last." Kai sighed. "I'm sorry. I know you're trying to help, but I just know that if I don't do this on my own, it's not going to work." "How can you be so sure of that?" Skylar asked. "You of all people should know that working as a team is better than working alone. Where would you be without Master Wu and the other ninja?" "I don't know. Maybe I'd still have my powers," Kai grumbled. Skylar shook her head. "This is not the Kai I know," she said. "I'm not the Kai I know," he replied. Now, obviously Kai is not in the best place right now, and he's even being snippy with Skylar of all people, who is arguably the closest person to Kai outside of the core ninja team. And I feel like this place for Kai is a lot darker and a lot deeper than what we saw in Ninjago Season 11, because in that season Kai was still a ninja, and while he still is a ninja in the context of this book right here, he is certainly at a lower place than what he was earlier. As we've discussed in previous videos, the entirety of Ninjago's population no longer calls upon the ninja whenever there's trouble, and with that fact by itself, Kai is already feeling forgotten about. Not only that, but now he doesn't have his powers anymore, which is something that Kai especially has always been super insecure about. So not only is Kai dealing with the tension that he faces from Ninjago civilians, he's also facing tension from his own personal demons and his history with losing his powers. I've seen a lot of comments lately discussing that Kai is super whiny regarding his power loss, and yeah, he is. That's essentially what Kai does whenever he loses his powers. However, I do agree that this does seem kind of out of place for Kai's character, especially now, and especially considering everything that he's already been through. He's faced multiple challenges before with and without elemental powers, especially at this point in time, so Kai feeling useless or feeling alone doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you look at it logically, but then again, when you're emotional, you tend not to think logically. And Kai is definitely feeling emotion during this scene, and especially during the entirety of this book right here. And I really hope that a lot of what we see here carries through into Ninjago United, or whatever the Ninjago 2023 series will be called. That is, if the book does not end with Kai and the other ninja getting their powers back, which from what it looks like right now, that's pretty much how it's going to go. So with that being said, Kai will already have his powers when Ninjago's 2023 storyline starts up, but still learning more about Kai emotionally and how he operates, that's always great for his character, and it always builds up his character for me personally. But of course, with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Leave a comment down below discussing what you personally think about all of this, especially Kai fans. I am very curious to hear your thoughts on this. And in general, what do you guys think about Kai's character arc in this upcoming Ninjago book, and how do you think this will impact his character moving forward? Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace.